They say you lose a confrontation when you're outsmarted. But that's not true. You lose the moment you panic. The second your voice rises, your words rush, your chest tightens. The battle is already over. You've surrendered your advantage. Because panic isn't just a reaction. It's a confession. It tells everyone in the room that your emotions have taken command. And people feel it, instantly. The trembling tone, the restless hands, the loss of rhythm. These are the body's white flags. No matter how sharp your words are, if your control is gone, so is your power. Think about it. How many times have you walked away from an argument knowing you weren't wrong, and yet you still lost? You didn't lose the logic. You lost your composure. You lost yourself. And the calm man, the one who stood silent while you burned, he won. Because calm isn't peace. Calm is dominance, disguised as serenity. It's the ability to turn emotion into observation, and noise into opportunity. When everyone else fights for control, the calm man already owns it. That's the first Machiavellian lesson of confrontation. The one who remains still controls the storm. Machiavelli understood that power doesn't reveal itself through fury. It reveals itself through restraint. The prince who rages at insult exposes weakness. But the ruler who smiles under pressure, he reveals strength. The man who cannot be provoked is the man who cannot be controlled. And that's why calm isn't softness, it's supremacy. The calm man controls the tempo, the tone, the silence, the very atmosphere of the room. Others breathe when he allows them to. Others speak when he pauses. He doesn't overpower people. He unbalances them. They mistake his stillness for passivity until they realize they're losing ground with every word. That's when fear sets in, because the calm man doesn't fight for control. He simply never gives it away. The question then is not how to win confrontation, it's how to remain calm enough that winning becomes inevitable. By the end of this, you'll know exactly how. How to keep your composure so completely that others crumble under their own emotion. How to weaponize silence, breath, and patience until your calm becomes command. Because in every conflict, whether it's negotiation, rivalry, or pride, the one who stays calm has already won. Law 1. The first victory is over yourself. Before you conquer any opponent, you must conquer the chaos inside your own chest. Most people enter confrontation unprepared for themselves. They think the enemy is out there, across the table, behind the words, in the other person's tone. But the true enemy lives within, in the pounding heart, the racing thoughts, the heat that clouds judgment. The battle isn't against another's will, it's against your own reaction. Machiavelli once said, "The man who cannot rule his own emotions cannot rule anyone else." Because once emotion takes the throne, reason is overthrown, and when reason falls, strategy dies. To master calm, you must train the mind to obey before the moment demands it. You can't build composure in fire. You must forge it in silence. The general doesn't prepare on the battlefield. He prepares in solitude, drilling discipline until instinct itself becomes control. You must do the same. Study your reactions, track your triggers, learn what provokes you, and strip it of power. Every insult that once enraged you becomes a test. Every provocation becomes a mirror, showing you how easily you can still be moved. Emotion is leverage, but only when it's yours to command. Anger, when controlled, becomes focus. Fear, when understood, becomes caution. But when emotion commands you, it consumes you. The man who masters calm doesn't suppress feelings. He directs them. He channels adrenaline into precision, turns tension into timing, uses the very energy that destroys others as fuel for stillness. Because calm isn't suppression. It's redirection. If you've made it this far, you're already learning to control the storm. So if you're ready to master the art of composure, hit subscribe right now, because what comes next will change the way you face every confrontation. To rule yourself, you must know yourself. When you speak too fast, slow down. When your pride rises, observe. When your nerves betray you, breathe. Calm is built through inversion, by refusing to feed the chaos that wants to consume you. Understand this. The man who loses his temper isn't frightening. He's predictable. You can make him speak before he thinks. Expose what he hides. Act against himself. He's a puppet pulled by his own emotions. But the calm man, he's a mirror. He reflects everything, absorbs nothing. No one can read him. No one can provoke him. No one can make him reveal more than he intends. And that terrifies people. Because calmness doesn't mean emptiness. It means control. It's not that you feel nothing. It's that nothing owns you. Once you reach that level, confrontation stops being chaos. It becomes choreography. The first victory in any battle of will isn't over your enemy. It's over yourself. Because the man who commands himself commands every situation he enters. And once you've achieved that, every confrontation becomes just another stage. Everyone else, they're still learning how not to panic. So remember, this calm is not peace. Calm is power. It's the unseen dominance behind every true leader, every strategist, every man who refuses to flinch. Control your breath. Control your voice. Control your silence. And soon, you'll control everything. If this resonated with you, if you're ready to master calm, control, and composure, subscribe now. Because this is just the beginning of your transformation. The next law begins soon. And when it does, you won't just survive confrontation. You'll command it